Hey guys, Shillycoop here, back with a new live stream, and as you can see, we will be exploring Out of Bounds on some of these tracks. Now, I found this cool website. It's called noclip.website. I'll link it in the description. What it is you can literally explore every map of like a lot of these games here. You can see like Paper Mario 64, Luigi's Mansion. Well, we will not be doing that one. We got Pikmin 2. Like all these games here. And the first one in the entire list is Mario Kart Wii. And we can explore every single track, which is crazy. And, yeah, we're going to be starting with not Luigi's Circuit. We'll do Toad's Factory. I'm really intrigued for this. But this is on a browser. This is not a download, which is really cool. Like, I'm literally on a website right now on Chrome, which is, like, really cool. So, it's not like you have to download anything sketchy. But look at, you can see all these like animated, like everything's animated, which is so cool. Like look at this. But hello Toad Squad, Jose, TG Sharkman, and Yoshi Bacon, and Ziza Galaxy Master. What's out? What's going on, guys? Bounds of Out. Did I type the title wrong? Anyways, look at this like little Toadie. That's like, it's so cool. Like you never get to see this stuff out of bounds and everything. The crowd looks a bit, weird. But, look at the little, like, sprocket thing. What is this? We kind of got to see a little bit out of bounds with, 9999cc. You could just zoom off and stuff. But, like, these textures look kind of weird when looking at a high-res rendition of it, I guess. Look at the little boxes there. We got the, I don't even know what you call this here. But what we'll kind of do is kind of do like a lap of like a few tracks, maybe like 5 or 6 tracks. We get to see the abyss of, oh, a little bit of a blindness. I'm sorry, I guess I see that. But look at the little, these are pistons, I think. Toad's Factory will be back in Mario Kart World. I know, I can't wait to see Mario Kart World with Toad's Factory in it. We get to see these little, like, we get to see the original look of this track without like these roads here. Like, what would be the point of, like, the bottom part here? This is so weird. Look at this! The monster driving out of bounds is peak. I want to do that, too. I feel like driving out of bounds would be more cool than this. Like, it'd be more fun. But you get to see a lot better on a browser where you get to see out of bounds and stuff. We get to see a cute little toadie here. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what the heck this is. What is this supposed to be? It looks like a spring trap where it just clomps on, like, crunches something. It looks like a gigantic mouth with teeth. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Please let me know what that is. This too, like, what are these contraptions? I don't want to pay 120 COD for, oh, COD, you don't live in America, do you? I wouldn't want to pay for that either, 80 bucks. I don't know what's been going on in this segment, like, something alarm went off. I think Toad needs to fix that in his own factory. We get to see more of the crowd here. We get to peek around this little corner, which is kind of cool. We get to see these tractors with moving wheels, might I add, which is a little strange. They're not moving themselves, but we get to see what's behind them in the little toe boxes. Oh, that's so adorable. Okay, we get to see under the bleachers, the beginning of these little boxes here. What's inside of these, by the way? Are these like the Mario items? Are they inside of these boxes? What's the lore here? But it's kind of cool. There's a crane and everything. I don't think it will be, oh, is that Canadian dollars? Isn't that what COD stands for? I'm not really sure. You get to see the sun literally through the wall. That's a little strange. Okay, what should be our next track? Let's see. We got, oh, Mushroom Gorge. It looks cool. I love how it just instantly loads. There's no load time at all. It shows up quickly. I don't like how there's not really much music at all. It's a little strange. We get to see what's on top of this mushroom, which is cool. It actually goes up and down, which is awesome. Wait, that's weird. There's usually a mushroom that you bounce off of. That's weird. They got rid of that, I guess. We get to see these mushrooms here. These JPEGs of trees, which looks tacky as hell. Okay. We get to see these little boost panels. I like how that's animated too. That's really cool. The tree. What's up the skirt of the tree? I don't know. It's a lot of weird polygons, though. Exploring the cave segment. Usually you get to, like, see up here with this glitch. So this is not really much of a new sight to me, but like imagine being able to go on this mushroom here. And I didn't know what's this supposed to, what's this green thing supposed to be? Coral? A gem? It looks like both almost. Really strange. You can see the depths here. If you see these little mushrooms, you know you're doomed because you just fall straight down. I didn't know there were I didn't know there were 2D JPEGs. COD stands for Canadian dollar. Okay. Interesting. Alright, not much to explore on this track. We can see off in the distance a little bit. You could always tell these are like super low quality JPEGs. I did not like that. Like you could see the pixels from a distance. Interesting mushroom there. Not much else outside of that. Very low quality. I like how the skybox moves. It's kind of cool. Nice little detail. This kind of inspires me to make my own Mario Kart course, almost. Like, that's kind of cool. Imagine this could load custom tracks. Bro, they gotta add that. That would be so cool. Custom tracks. I mean, usually people make those in Blender, but let's see what the next one could be. Moo Moo Meadows. Let's see Moo Moo Meadows. Look at the little cows. Ah! You can drive as them now. Look at the JPEG. Why is it just the 2D image? It's just flat. Two-sided, actually. That's kind of interesting. We can see inside the barn. A little empty inside. The barrels. It says milk on it, by the way. Look at the river. I didn't realize it was just see-through. I thought there was an actual texture covering that. Oh, wow. This is a cool detail. Look at this little long walkway. It's hovering over the ground, but look. Go over here, and you walk the little bridge. That's kind of cute. Look at the... Oh, actually, that's a very weird 2D texture. I didn't realize there were textures. This is so tacky. They took so many shortcuts with this. You can only tell when you're out of bounds like this. I don't know why the cow is black like that, but I don't know. Look at this. Shading is very off. I don't like how these cows just sit there ominously, looking off to the abyss. But look at the windmill! I almost forget that's in the map. And look at the little cow field. That's kind of cool. The 2D textures. I wish you could drive in this. That would be kind of cool. I'm surprised I didn't use 3D models instead of like Paper Mario, Paper Cow stuff. Hello, SGG Hound, 2014. That's pretty much it for this track. These tracks feel a lot smaller when you explore them like this. Oh, Mario Circuit's cool. I've always liked this one. Like the little neighborhood and stuff. Imagine living with the Toads. That would be adorable. It's a walk to Peach's Castle. Mario 64 vibes right here. I don't know why it's blocked off with a fence, but I wouldn't want to drive their castle either. Look at this little bridge. It just goes to a little island with a tree on it. A flat paper tree, but it doesn't even enter the castle, which sucks. Interesting. I didn't know the flags had a texture to it. And why isn't it Peach? Shouldn't it be Peach's flag instead of Mario's? It's a bit odd. Oh wow, it looks so cool from a distance. Look at that. Whoa, wait. I didn't know they had a 2D texture of Mario on here from like SMB1. That's cool. I didn't notice that. You don't normally see this thing up close. Fire Mario. Beanzard 64! Yo, what's up? No way! How's it going, Beanzard? Is that really Beanzard, or is that another imposter? I'm sorry, but there's been imposters in the past. That's crazy. You've been on the channel before. We get to see a bridge connecting these two islands here. I hope the chain chomp's okay. And hello, TT Sharkman, what's up? The Goombas clipping through the ground just a little bit. Wait, what are you doing for episode 100? You know, it would be really cool to collab with someone. Actually, Beanzard, I was gonna ask if you wanted to do a collab at some point. It'd be so cool. I've been doing this series for like 2 years. This is the first time I did a video like this where I explore tracks and stuff, but that'd be crazy. A poorly cropped Fire Mario spray. Yeah, it's I don't know, it's a little tacky. That's pretty much all for this track. I don't know why there's a bridge connecting these two islands. That's a little stupid. Next track, Coconut Mall. We gotta do this one. I see this all the time, like the parking lot. Wait, what the heck? I don't remember there being that many blue cars. Is that a sign for something? I don't know. Why is it like kind of blurry? It's a little weird. But we see this a lot when you drive out of bounds and stuff, with the glitch and things like that. But you can't drive out here because you fall off into the abyss down there. Would you be doing? Well, was there something? Oh yeah, actually, that would actually work very very well, Beanzard. I did not know there was an entrance to the mall over there. What the heck? But yeah, give me your friend code, Beanzard, and I'll do a worldwide with you. That'd be such a cool collab, man. I've been watching your videos lately with counting each tree in every level. I feel like this would have helped. Did you count these 2D texture trees, by the way? I didn't notice that. See, these trees count, by the way, Beanzard. That was a cool video though that you did. The sun is just glimmering over the whole course. We need to explore inside the mall too. But peeking through here, the faces are empty. That's not a surprise, but what is this? Where does this go to? You know, I never understood what the heck this was supposed to be. Are these cheese graters? Now I only counted the ones that were inbounds. Bro, you gotta do another video where you count literally every tree. Bro. There's gonna be a lot more if you count the 2D ones. Like in Mushroom Gorge, there's a bunch. Let's see. Coconut Mall, Pianta on it. When I was little and I played these courses, I did not know who these things were. Like, I was like... How old was... I was like 6 years old. Or maybe... No, wait. Hold on. Actually, you know what? This Wednesday, next Wednesday, will be the 12th year I've been playing this game. That's the anniversary. That's when I'm going to actually upload Volume 100. Not only that, but April 30th, 2023 was my first volume on this series. It's just like it adds up so well. Like, it's crazy. So it would mark also the 2-year anniversary of this series. Yeah. And we get to possibly collab with Beanzard himself. I don't know if you want to do like a call, or something while we do it. I don't know if you want to do it in like a video or we stream it together or something. That'd be kind of cool. But I've always liked driving in the grass area out of bounds. That was a little... What did Troy call this? I remember he said something about driving in the grass here. It's really cool. I did not know there were picnic benches there. It's weird. And this, I've always wanted to explore the bottom here. Like, what? You always die no matter what. Hello, Jovi! And I don't know what this is. Why can't you just drive behind? Seems like a hazard. This kind of reminds me of like a Roblox map. Yeah, just, yeah, we can do that, Beanzard. That sounds epic. Wow. Thank you for watching the stream, Beanzard. Oh, that's what it was. Secret picnic spot. That's what it was. I remember watching his video of how to do the out of bounds glitch and stuff. It was like right here. And I attempted like for ages and it never worked, but I eventually got it. And it's such a cool shortcut. What the heck? What the heck? What the hell is this? I don't know. But Coconut Mall is definitely one of the coolest tracks, I'm not gonna lie. All the blue cars. I could have sworn there were not this many blue cars. That's a little weird. I should do a video where I count every car. Okay. Next track, let's see what we got here. DK Summit. I'm gonna skip this one because it's really blurry. You can't really see very well. Whoa, this is a very cool one. You all know the shortcut where you go back like this and then hop on the pipe. And of course, it had to have been first ever recreated by Mr. Bean. 3500 VR, which is a Luigi main, ages ago. Welcome to Mario Kart Fever. Hello, Devin John. What's going on? Fun fact about this sign. This was first used on the, what was it, the minigame segment on Mario Kart, or not Mario Kart, Mario 64 DS. So this is a reused asset, and I think it was reused in Mario Party or something. I don't know. Very cool, though. But one of my favorite videos that Troy made was where he drove out of bounds, and this is what this is reminding me of. I watched it in school, not just recently, actually. Again, because it was such a good video, I just had to watch it twice, you know? I like how the W's are on the shingles. That's actually very interesting. But how the heck do you get to these houses? Like, that's really weird. Okay. But oh yeah, Beanzard. I have my Discord server in the description. If you wanna join that, and then I can friend you from there. That would be pretty easy. On Discord, my username is the exact same on YouTube, so that should be pretty easy. What the heck is this thing doing? It's just so random. It's not even on the track. Okay, this is kind of cool though. I don't know how you're supposed to switch tracks like that, but where do these even go to? This reminds me of Roblox. Those little obies where you got to get out of here. That would be such a cool idea for a Roblox obi. Trying to escape Wario's gold mine, and it's literally just an exact rip from the game. I think he eats garlic to become Wario Man. Oh yeah, he just flies away. This looks like a spider web. I don't know what the heck this is supposed to be. What? Favorite Rhythm Heaven minigame. I don't know what Rhythm Heaven is. Exactly. I think I've heard of it before, but I don't know. I never understood what the heck this is. It looks like like someone didn't wear their braces and teeth are sticking out. What the heck? Okay. Oh, excuse me. That's gonna be it for Wario's gold mine. Let's see. Oh, Koopa Kate. We gotta do Koopa Kate. Oh, they definitely added some stuff to this. What? There were not flags up here. What the heck? What did this guy do to this track? I don't know who made this, but these flags were not there, I swear. The link says it's expired. Bro, I literally explicitly put no expiration date on the Discord server. I'm sorry. Oh crap, I can't access Chrome. Actually, I think you should find a mod to replace Luigi since you don't like him. I should find a mod to replace him. Let's explore the yachts. Holy crap, these things are huge. I don't really know what this is. I think isn't it Daisy's logo or something? Like a little flower? I don't know. Very interesting yacht. These remind me of the ones from Wii Sports Resort. So that's kind of cool. Like the ones you used to ride the back of with the jet skis and stuff. This was always a weird spot. Where does this water come from? And why is there like a hole? Okay, the Goombas glistening as ever. What are these? Get items. Why is the ink splatter green? What? Shell Island. I assume it's this over there. Are you fine with Mr. L? Oh, Mr. L! Man, he's the cool Luigi. I'm okay with him. He's the evil Luigi, but like Luigi's already evil, so like in a way he's not evil. Oh, I always like this little spot here. A few streams ago, I did the 999cc, and I actually managed to drive back here, but I could barely control myself, and I just drive off. But why is it ends here? This is so weird. They added this detail. This explains where all the water comes from, which is really odd how it does that. I don't know. We got the blue shell, which is kind of horrifying. We got Koopa, the ad. I kind of wish they would have like adjusted these ads to where they would change. Like you know how Animal Crossing on Mario Kart 8 changes? I wish they'd like have different ads. That'd be kind of cool. A nice little detail. Down here, honestly, this is like the coolest like thing they ever did in Mario Kart Wii. Is have an underwater segment like this. Like they went so far extra with this. And when I was little, I used to think this was like a I don't know, a video recording or something, to where like it wasn't actually 3D rendered, but no, it's fully rendered through. There's a Cheep. The eel was always creepy. I remember my sister like getting jump scared. It was the one over here that would jump out of the pipe. That was the most horrifying to her, and she would always get scared. Like, look at this. That's kind of scary, right? I mean, at least it's not the Mario Odyssey ones. Those things are horrifying. But I love the architecture on these. Like, this is like the kind of Y2K kind of architecture they would have in Mario Kart tracks and stuff. Like, what does this pipe lead to? I mean, it comes out of the water, which is really cool. One of the coolest things to do was see someone fall through the water, and then like their sprite was just sitting there, and it would just disappear. I've always wanted to try to find a way to drive here, but there's not really much of a way. Maple Tree, I'm gonna skip that because we basically drove around that open segment. Grumble Volcano is not much out of bounds in that. Dry Ruins. This is an okay one. Look at the Wiggler. He's going all out of here. Man, he's really dancing, isn't he? I don't remember them dancing like that. It's a little strange. This is probably the most boring out of bounds segment. We're skipping this one. Move You Highway. It's a little blurry, but this is kind of a cool one because you get to see all these skyscrapers from a distance. This looks really cool. Well, hold on. No way! No! No way! This isn't Mario Kart. Wait, no one ever talked about this? I'm not gonna make any jokes or like anything like that, but are you serious? How did no one notice this? Bro! Anyways, we get to see... Whoa, wait, hold on. No way! I didn't know the highway segment was... There was a above ground highway segment. That's so cool! Wait, why can't you drive on this? Huh. Interesting. We got some ads. I didn't even see this one before. It's really cool. Green fuel. What kind of fuel does Mario use? Interesting. Okay. Where do these cars come from? I know this is like segmented from the rest of the city? Or is it just like a little circle? I don't know. Someone's got to make a video about these two buildings right here. We got Faceless Peach next to Dead Mario with a Piranha Plant guy. We got April 21st. That was a few days ago. Or no, January, March. Not March. It was March, bro. Starring Peach, Mario, and Yoshi. Yoshi? That's not Yoshi. That's continuity here. Moon Bank. I could see this being official business. Kink Speed. Bullets Oil. Huh. Yeah, interesting ads here. We got Mushroom Mart. That was in Mario Kart, or the Coconut Mall. Alright, next up. Let's see, we got Bowser's Castle. We'll skip that one. Rainbow Road. We'll do this because I like to see the planet Earth. Look at this thing. It's gigantic. A little blurry for some reason, but it's a place. We get to see all of Earth. We get to see... I think it's only half of Earth, though. It's not like the full planet. So, we don't get to see Antarctica, I think. It's a very big map, though. I wish you could drive around this. I remember watching a video. Yeah, it was the same video. Troy drove around the planet. There's a very stretched out looking Florida. There's the Caribbean. Mexico. This is a very out of scale place here. We got... Is this Michigan? I don't know. I'm not really good with geography. We got California over there. New Mexico. Where's... Oh, there's Canada. Canada! Canada! South Park reference. Don't know. I think this is a Milky Way galaxy. It is so weird how the Mario universe exists in the real universe. Like, I could have sworn it existed in its own realm, but I guess not. Like, it's so weird how they merged that. But, okay. Next track, we got... Peach Beach. Not much on that one. It's supposed to be ocean. This is a cool one. You can see this all the way zoomed out here. Here we go. We got the Yoshi egg. Still find that a bit odd. The beta version of this course on the DS, which was just recently discovered, did not have a Yoshi egg in the middle, which is very weird. Don't know what the heck that is. This is a weird sky box glitch. This is probably the most boring out of bounds one ever. Okay. Again, pretty boring, but I didn't know there was a single wall segmenting this. This is very cool. The grass looks very tacky. I don't know why it looks like that. A lot of lines, but remember this is on the 64, so it's not supposed to look very good. Sherbet Land, the most iconic course in the whole game. Best course because there's penguins everywhere. Look at the little cute little penguin. Look at the big penguin. And then that's pretty much it. I'm pretty sure it's rendered. Yeah, it's rendered in reverse, so you get to see the whole course upside down. With the underground segment here, which is a little strange how it just ends abruptly. But that's pretty much it on this course. Shy Guy Beach, my least favorite course in the whole game. Besides, like, it's next to Luigi's Circuit. But we get to see the cannon ship up close. Okay, interesting. These Shy Guys are a 2D image. I could have sworn these were 3D. They curved it so they look 3D, which is very interesting that they did that. Okay, and the cannons are on one side. Very interesting. I feel like, what's this one guy? He does these out of bounds videos like this. His name is Saber Shark or something. I forgot his name. And why can't you drive to these islands? You know what? They have to do, you know those little exploits you can do with a fib a heavyweight vehicle and a lightweight vehicle. I know there's got to be some way to get to this island. Unless it's out of bounds, which a lot tend to be. It would be very cool to do this. You can do it on... Where is it? DK Jungle Parkway. I did this successfully before. You can drive on this island using that exploit. With a fib, a heavyweight vehicle, and a lightweight, you could bounce off and get to this. Again, another blurry one, so it's kind of hard to see. But here we go. This is a cool course. I could have sworn that like looped around. You never get to see the bends on that course. Interesting. I would like to study the path this takes. It usually does, I think, a loop-de-loop over there or something. Whoa, wait, what is this little compartment in here? It's like a little a void in the ship. That's interesting. I could have sworn there were people that rode it. Oh, that's gotta be a... What's it called? Where, like, you think you saw something, but there isn't. I could have sworn there were, like, toads or something riding this. Guess not. Unless it's just this rendering thing. I don't know. And then you get to see the ravine over here. Very kind of weird with this. It looks like an artificial wall, and then, like, the small little bridge. They really should have made this bridge bigger. I don't like it so small. But I like the vibes on this one. It's pretty boring. The chain chomps are doing their little dance here. A little dancing around. Okay. And as you could have guessed, these are 2D images here. And I guess that's kind of it for this course. It's kind of small. Oh, this is a cool one. This has got to be cool. And then the cannon is making its little dance too. Very interesting. We get to see DK Cannon with DK himself. With a Jimmy Neutron hair. Little swirl. And you get to shoot boom, all the way up here. And I honestly want to see what's on top of this, like what's in the volcano. You don't normally get to see that. And it looks like it's just like a little segment. It looks like a little spiked hair. I have Ra, but it's like divided amongst the volcano. We should call this volcano the Volcano of Ra, because it's just red hair, bro. That'd be kind of funny. Volcano of Ra. And then that's pretty much it. A big slope down. One tumble, and you'll fall all the way down. And we get to see these little cute little volcanoes in the distance. Little two eyes. Little circles. Interesting. Looks like little powdered donuts. Bowser's Castle. Boring as heck because it's just lava. Alright. Block Plaza. This is kind of an interesting one because you get to see Luigi being corrupted by blocks. What the heck is going on? What? Oh my gosh. Wait, what? Okay, so what I think is going on here is that these have been randomly generated. So every time you start the course, I'm pretty sure these blocks change. I did not notice that. So it kind of corrupts the whole course here. You got coins sitting here with this. It's like an Oreo cookie where it's two images. It's kind of hard to see that. And these look like amiibos, which is kind of cool. Next course, Delfino Pier, which is very interesting. I don't really see much of this course, so this is like really, really, really strange. This is like a... I never played this track, but there's so much detail put into it. Like the piantas in the distance, this little thing here. You never see anyone like talk about this one. This is like the most obscure course in the game. Like there's like a little balcony here. You get to see everything. Why are there windows here? It's very, very weird. Mario Racing. This looks like a MS Paint thing. This looks so cheap. What the heck is this thing? I don't even know what that is. There's little grass in the distance. Honestly, I agree. LC and SGB sucks. I don't know what LC... Oh, Luigi Circuit? What's Super Game Boy Circuit? What's SGB stand for? I don't know. Very interesting exploration here. Again, Beansard, you got more trees to count. Did you count, like, the standard tree? Like, look at this tree. Did you count this? This is a fully rendered tree. Wow. Okay. We got Delfino Pier. Interesting, because, like, the water level... This is the highest it goes. I like how they kept that detail in. We got whatever the heck this is. It's kind of ominous how the water just creeps up. It's very, very creepy. Literally. And then we got, like, a little bridge here. We got, like, a zoom out of all the whole course. We got a chicken up here. We got a little rooster. That's so random. Very, very interesting course. Wait, hold on. Why are these, like, buildings over here? There's so much weird details on this one. This is, like, very intriguing. Okay. Funky Stadium. Pretty funky! Very cool. Very funky. Let's look at these ads. Half pix. I don't know what that says. Funky stadium. DK Mountain, little advertisement there. Very cool course. I really like this one. And you don't get to see the skybox. Wow. So that's what the skybox is. It has to have a skybox, or else I think the game crashes. And so since you don't see it, it doesn't matter which one it is. But I don't think you... Did they reuse this for any other course? It's very interesting that is what it looks like. That's a very cool course. Okay. We get to see some Miis. These look like pre-rendered Miis, so that's pretty interesting. I didn't know there were Miis in the crowd. Learning a lot of stuff here. You get to catch up on the lore. Oh, this will be interesting. There's just a random eel inside. The Chain Chomp. I forget there's like a water part here. This is so cool. Look at all the details. Little fish are swimming around. It looks like one of those tanks with like the revolving texture, like a paper cutout of like fish, and it turns around and stuff. That's what this looks like to me. Gambling at its finest here. Looks like a casino for sure. Aquarium, Chain Shop Aquarium. Like, they don't mention how it's that much of an aquarium. It's so cool of a detail to have water coming through like that. And I've always liked the pipes. So you exit through a pipe each. That's really cool. What's up above? What's this supposed to be? I think it's supposed to be like a light texture. I did not notice these skylights move. Very interesting textures here. We got, it says Mario Kart Battle. Mario Kart Battles. That's pretty cool. Thwomp Desert. This is an interesting one. Not really, but I like the sunset. It's a very serene vibe here. It doesn't have the main thwomp in the middle, but it's very blinding. It's kind of creepy how these thwomps are just dead in the sand. Like, what's the story behind that? They don't wake up. But I like the color palette of these cacti. It looks really cool. SNES Battle House, boring. Get another boring one. Ooh, this is a cool one. Okay. The Skyscraper. These feel like custom tracks to me because I never see these. Does this take place in Moonview Highway? Because this is a cool, like... I know this is originally from Mario Kart 64, but this is pretty well detailed. I like the black and yellow vibes. It's so cool. Color palette's awesome. This reminds me... If you've been to Disney World, this reminds me of the Peter Pan ride where you fly over the city. This literally is what it feels like. There's like, there was a texture for the bottom, and then there were like some little 3D sculptures that were sticking out. That's really cool. And you don't normally get to see that in detail, which is really, really interesting. You get to see. Reminds me of Batman. Like, it would be cool if they had like a Batman symbol on the top. What the heck is this? What the heck? Yo, I think I just discovered something. What is this? What's this little block thing with his face on it? Dude, how did I not see that before? What is this? That's not a thwomp. Okay, guys. We're discovering things left and right. What on earth is this? I have never seen that Mario character before. And there's another one over there. Never heard a single person talk about that. DS Twilight House. Very interesting detail with this course in particular. If you go back to keep this in the back of your head. If you go back to SNES Ghost Fight 2, I'm pretty sure you could see. Oh wait, that's not the battle course. I think that's Luigi's Mansion. Is it? I honestly can't tell because it's repeated multiple times in the course, but that looks almost like the battle course. It's Twilight House. Yeah, there's no like tower. I don't know. It's a cool theory though. Kiwi the Leafeon looks like a Wii controller. What looked like a Wii controller? I don't know. Wow, this is like the most horrifying looking course. Like, look at the skybox. That looks so scary. Did you see that one meme where it's like, I think, what was it? I think I'm in FNAF 4. Bro, this is literally the FNAF 4 background. What the heck? I haven't played FNAF 4, but I know this is, I think I've seen a little footage, and this is literally FNAF 4 here. That's scary. Okay. We got extra here. We got Galaxy Coliseum, which, yes, this is in the game. This was an exclusive course used in the battle mode, which I want to play at some point. That would be really cool. But we get to see these little orbs. I don't know. It's really weird what this is. What is that supposed to be? But there are these tops, and they bonk you off the course. And you gotta bonk them off. They aren't showing up for some reason. But what's this? Maybe we can see studio mode. I don't know what that means. I thought that was like a way you can play animations and stuff. But they bonk you off, and there were some versions of this battle mode. They changed it every now and then, but there were some where like the rings fell off. It was really cool. Very interesting detail, and I think these look like bones. What the heck is this? I don't know. And then, oh great, we got Luigi's Circuit. Why did they put this in the credits? I don't know. But this is like this is the sunset version. Wow. We've seen Luigi's Circuit and it already sucks. But that's pretty much all we got like to explore. I'm gonna go back to Toad's Factory to close off here, but yeah, they're good to see these courses in detail, explore. Let me know what we should do next time. Actually, next time, I want to do a collab with Beansard. He was on the stream just recently, and I double-checked he's not an imposter, which is really cool. There was that one guy in the past that pretended to be Beansard, and no, this is the official Beansard, so we get to do we get to see if we can do a collab next time. But yeah, make sure to stay tuned for that, and like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Goodbye, everybody.